Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's Cooper here, one half of FCSN. It is that time of the week to break down the Heisman Watch. I'm going to bring you guys my top 4 along with the next 4 on the bubble. And then I want you guys in that comment section below to leave your top 4 and then who you think will win the Heisman Trophy. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. At the number 4 overall spot, I've got the running back Melvin Gordon of the Wisconsin Badgers. Wisconsin has 2 losses on the year, and that really hurts his stock, putting up that elite status. But he's been making plays. The dude puts up big time numbers, and it's hard to deny him a top 4 spot with the numbers he's been putting up. The team relies almost 110% on him. He stepped up the table. He's putting up like 200 yards and like at least 3 TDs a week, and you can't leave him out of Heisman conversation. Maybe his team success is going to hurt his overall chances to win the award, but he's going to be up there by year's end. Move on to the next one. We got Bryce Petty of Baylor. Big time comeback win versus TCU. He threw for 6 touchdowns, I believe. And when you have a game like that, and you're on an undefeated team that's top 5 in the country, and you're the main playmaker for that team, you got to be in the Heisman Watch. Bryce Petty has slipped his way up all the way into my top 3. I have Bryce Petty of Baylor at this number 3 overall spot. And I think Baylor's got a great chance to win out. That game versus Oklahoma is going to be huge at year's end. But as of right now, Bryce Petty and the Baylor Bears are sitting in a good spot, and so is his Heisman stock. Moving on to number 2, I've got Marcus Mariota, who rebounded well from a loss to Arizona. That really wasn't his fault. It was more of that offensive line. They've got that guy Fisher back, and their offensive line is starting to get a little bit more healthy. Allow Mariota to make some more plays, and he's one of the best players in college football. When he has time to throw, he can get outside the pocket, make plays with his legs. He can throw out the checkdowns with those running backs, with all that speed they have out of the backfield. He can throw it downfield. This is a dangerous overall threat. And I think Oregon, they'll rebound well from that one loss. They played great versus UCLA. I think they'll keep that momentum going. Marcus Mariota got him 2nd overall in the Heisman Watch. And then at the number 1 overall spot, Dak Prescott of Mississippi State. I'm sold on this dude. There's a lot of comparisons I'm not ready to jump on yet, like the Tebow and Cam Newton. Not ready to go that far yet, but this dude is a stud. He's legit. He can run the ball. He kind of looks like Tebow a little bit when he runs it, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not ready to jump that far yet. It's his first season like in the limelight like this. I got to see a little bit more before I jump that far, but he's a great college football player. He's not the most efficient passer, but he makes big plays. Like, he scores touchdowns when they need him to. And he just makes plays and helps them win games. So I have Dak Prescott number 1. With that said, go ahead and jump into my next 4. Alright, so here's my next 4 on the Heisman Watch. At the 8th overall spot, I have Jameis Winston. He's been suspended. He might get suspended in the future, but when he's been on the field, dude's put up numbers. He's made plays, and his football team is winning games. You gotta throw Jameis Winston in there. Hate on him as much as you want. You can't deny he's one of the greatest players in college football, and he won the Heisman last year as a freshman. He's got to be in this conversation. He's starting to work himself back in it. If he stays on the field by year's end, he will be in that top 4 if Florida State wins out. Move on, we got Amir Abdullah. I was really disappointed, I said this last week, about how he played versus Michigan State. That was his chance to make a statement game. That was his chance to boost his Heisman stock near the top. That was a chance for Nebraska to make a statement, and they just didn't do it. They came back late, but he just didn't make enough of an impact, and he could work his way up, but right now I have him at that 7th overall spot. Amir Abdullah is a great running back, though, probably 3rd best in the nation. Moving on, we got Bo Wallace of Ole Miss. This might be a little bit questionable in some people's opinions. Some people are like, oh, it's that Ole Miss defense. It's not Bo Wallace at all. I think Bo Wallace makes plays, man. He makes plays. He may not. I'm not gonna throw him in the top like where Dak Prescott is. But Bo Wallace, he makes enough plays, and Ole Miss would not be where they are right now if it were not for Bo Wallace. Don't sleep on this dude to get an invite to New York by year's end. And then the last spot, I got Everett Golston. I'm not ready to throw him in the top 4 just because he's turned the ball over. He's not been that guy. Like, when I look for a Heisman winner, I'm looking for on a good team. That is the reason for their success. I don't feel like Everett Golston is 100% the reason for the success of Notre Dame. I feel like he makes enough plays, and he's able to manage the game enough to win, and he makes a clutch plays like the ones he had for Stanford, but overall, he's not dominating out there. His numbers don't show it, but he's in a big game for Florida State this weekend. That could all change. He can throw himself in the top 4, in my opinion. With that said, like I said, down in that comment section below, let me know your top 4 and your winner. Follow me on Twitter at CooperFCSN. I actually changed it, CooperFCSN. and subscribe if you have not already. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And this is Cooper signing out.